are live.
We have Jay here today. He's in Roanoke. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired, guys. He's in Roanoke, and it's been a long time since I've done this, but we are sitting in the Campbell garage right next to, if I can get in reverse, I wonder whose car that is right there. I wonder what car that is right there. By the way, look at my new license plate, guys. Look
It
at my
says none other than DUC.
Yep, I have a new license plate on the Toyota. So we are in the Campbell garage. I got Jay. We're gonna drive through. We're gonna end up going out towards Salem, go to Sheets.
Hi, Elise.
Elise is awesome. We're gonna go out to Salem and maybe get some ice cream. But in the meantime, we're gonna drive through some of the parking garages in Roanoke. We haven't done this on a live stream in years. As a matter of fact, the last time I did this, I think I was in my Cadillac. So before my free parking expires, we're gonna leave the Campbell garage. But we started out inside it. And this is inside the Campbell garage. I think I haven't been in the Tower garage in a long time. We're gonna go through them all.
Yeah.
Because I haven't driven in these parking garages. We're probably gonna go to the Tower garage next. That one's the tightest garage. And I'm gonna warn y'all, we might lose cell service in the Tower garage because it's pretty much a cement tomb, because it's part of the office building.
There's a gate. Good.
But yeah, we are in downtown Roanoke. We're finally doing something that doesn't involve sitting around a hotel room or me running in a parking lot.
That which is true.
And like I said, I mean, I've been having a lot going on, been working a lot, but we're gonna go take a drive. We'll be on here for a little while. Jay says he's comfortable doing this, so we're gonna live stream for a little while.
I'm used to doing the live stream, so yeah, I know what happens on the live stream.
It's always nice to have company when I'm doing one of these.
Yep.
Because they can look at the chat while I am driving the car.
Yep.
But I'm trying to figure out how to get to the... I know, this road is not closed tonight. This road was closed last night. Because they tore down the Campbell court, and they're building an apartment building in its place. That's Dak's work right there. With the old Dominion elevator. You'll get to see that tomorrow.
Nice.
It's got a really nice motor. I mean, it's an NEI pump now. They replaced the pump on it. But I want to go to the Tower garage, so I'm going to have to go down a couple blocks and make a left. This is the road. When I leave the apartment, I run down this road to go to Vinton.
Here's the famous.
Yeah, the elevator is still actually in there. That's the part with the elevator. They're keeping that part. They are keeping that part because I talked to the new owner about getting the buttons. And he says you can't have them because we're going to keep the elevator.
It's official. Campbell Court elevator still going to live on to the day.
They might mod it though, but I don't know. I mean, I've been every time I walk by there, I look and it's still sitting there in its current state. Go. It's here. I don't know if there's a train going by down there.
Oh no.
I'm not going to be going to Vinton anyway. I want to get into is this street? No. Oh, I can get in the Tower garage down here. I don't know. Yep, that's parking. This is the Wells Fargo Tower. The elevators have been modded here, and let's
just say this building is impossible to get into film.
There's a sad reason as to why it is, because the elevators used to be wide open in this building.
Yeah.
But Roanoke has a pervasive homeless problem, and there were people going into this building, going upstairs to the offices and begging people for money. So they locked off the elevators, but it was inconvenient because anytime someone was coming in to visit a tenant, the security guard would have to go into the elevator and unlock it. So now it's got destination dispatch, and the control panel is at the security console, so they send you to your floor. I'm supposed to get a tour of the new elevators, but someday that'll happen maybe. Ooh, did they replace the lights in here? These used to be sodium vapors.
Yep, it looks like they replaced the lights.
Get closer to it.
For ticket, please press on screen. Welcome. Please take your ticket. Please proceed.
Now this garage we may drop as we go in, and this part is actually city property. This is a city-owned garage. It's Park Roanoke. Oh, wow, it looks a lot nicer with the LED lights.
Oh yeah, it's way much brighter.
Well, I do like sodium vapor better. This looks nice.
But as you know, technology has improved a lot over the years, so...
And supposedly, the office building elevators are going to open up into the garage now. Let me see if they ever finish that. No.
Interesting.
Nope. They just have the one elevator there. And does it have the destination dispatch yet? Let me see if they put it in yet. Yep, it does. It has destination dispatch. Look at this. I drove my Cadillac through this thing. This is the road to go through the garage. Because look, you can see the parking spots are all this is a narrow garage.
I mean, considering this was built in the 90s.
This was built in 1992 is when the building opened, I think. But yeah, this is how you go up. And look, these are actual parking spots right in. This is a really tight garage.
Oh my gosh.
It's interesting driving. Then to go out, obviously, like I said, we could drive through now because there's no cars. But to go out, you have to loop around the whole entire floor. Because when this was actually built, this was not a public garage. This was for the office building. But Park Roanoke bought the garage. To go out, you have to really sharp turn here. Look, you can see where cars have scraped because it's so narrow.
Oh yeah. I can see that.
This is a very north elevator lobby.
Okay.
Is that me? Oh, and look at this. To exit, you have to go this way, squeeze around, and we're probably going to drop once we get on the exit ramp because it's like solid concrete. Look at this. Look how tight this is. If two cars are coming, there's the office building access. I mean, this is just crazy. It's an interesting garage.
It is. It's honestly...
But it's so tight.
Yeah. I
And you
mean,
go-
if you were asking me what year this garage was built, I would have to say, like...
Nope, nice. And then if you want to go out the daily exit, look, you kind of have to wall. See how tight this is? My Cadillac, this was so hard. Have a good night,
Hey.
Little Rock's mom.
They didn't build
Please
this
scan your
garage
ticket
that way.
or scan your monthly card. Thank you for your business. Please drive safely.
In front of us is the beautiful Hotel Roanoke, which got an elevator mod, by the way. I just killed the engine because I was in the wrong gear. There we go. I was able to restart it with the clutch. And I think, let's see here.
I might go there tomorrow to still see the elevators.
Yeah, I'm trying to get elevator buttons, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to because they've never responded to me. And of course, here's the city market. I think everyone knows where we are. We're right in downtown Roanoke, where we have, oh, I can't go this way. Let's see. I'm going to get to Square, but this, let's see, I'm just going to turn around in the middle of the road since no one's down here.
And it's midnight.
Normally, like I said, I'll be running down here later tonight.
Let me tell you, I love Roanoke, and you know, I like coming here.
It's a neat town.
Yes, it is.
It's a neat town. It's got its problems, but it's a neat town.
Yes, every big city is gonna have its own
Okay,
problem.
let's see here. That road is. Oh, he's letting me go. Okay. All right. Let's see here.
I just waved at the guy. He's nodding his head.
This is the Center in the Square garage up here.
I'll wave to this guy too, because
This is Center in the Square. And this garage is really small, but it's easy to drive it. This is not a hard garage. It's built in 1981.
Welcome. Please proceed.
And this is the old elevator on Park Roanoke's system as well. It's a Dover. But look, this is so wide open and it's easy to drive up too. It's small, but it's easy to drive in. The only problem is, I'm going to show you all a problem with this garage. Okay, Okay, say you're up here looking for a parking place, okay? And you pull into the actual parking area, you have to back out to keep going up the ramp. Because once you get into the parking area over there,
Yeah.
it's tight.
I can see why.
And when we want to go back out here in a minute, we're going to have to do something like that. We're going to have to pull into a spot and back out.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But there's nobody on this floor. One car.
And a couple golf carts.
This garage is only 5 stories tall, so we'll go up to the top.
Yeah.
Let's see here. This is, residential parking in here. I wonder what building. Oh, 204. Is that a new apartment building? That's a direct entrance into the apartment building.
It looks new.
I never noticed that before, and I've been in this garage many, many times. This is a good place to launch the drone from.
Oh, yeah.
I always love Church Avenue Garage is my favorite to launch the drone. Now up here it's a little bit more wide open. But yeah, I think everyone recognizes this. Does everyone recognize this?
Yep.
Does anyone recognize any pictures that have been shot right? If I can zoom in there.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the top of the center in the square garage. And look at the Wells Fargo building all lit up.
I'm sure it looks really nice.
We are now going to exit this garage, and I think Market is, it's either Market and Elmwood are both pretty close. I don't think, yeah, oh yeah, you can get in Gainsborough from the top floor, daily parking. Private residential parking. I wonder how much they have to pay for parking here. I only pay $30 a month.
Well, it shouldn't be that expensive to park here.
I mean, I'll tell you, monthly parking for $30 a month is
Yeah.
actually really good for a city.
Which is $1 a day.
Yeah, I pay $1 a day to park that Toyota. I pay $50 a month for the parking spot behind my building. But yeah, we've driven through this whole parking deck. I think we're on the first floor now. No, we're not. We got one more.
Second floor.
Is that car abandoned? No, it's not. Someone's abandoned a car in the Campbell garage. Tesla. Let's see here. That is monthly exit only.
Now, I'll say about electric cars. The only bad thing about electric cars is that they don't pay anything for to fix the roads or anything.
Please insert your ticket with the barcode facing up. Or scan your monthly card. Thank you for your business. Please drive safely.
Also, obviously, electric cars are, they're heavy, but, I believe, I guess the incentive of buying an electric car, you're still paying taxes on your energy use. But you're not paying highway use taxes.
Yes, that's the thing I was going to say. It's well, yes, you pay for energy, but you're not paying to fix the roads, which a lot of states have road issues.
Yeah, and I've heard they're talking about putting per mileage taxes on those things. Oh yeah, I can't turn left here. Actually, let me see. Yes, I can turn left here. It's one way on that end. Texas Tavern is right down there. I think everyone is going to recognize the next garage that we are about to go in.
What happened to the Market garage? Nothing really.
We'll see here in just a minute.
Well, but we'll see here in a minute. It is very creepy here at night in Roanoke.
It's like I actually feel this part of town is safe.
Yeah.
All right, this is the Market parking garage. I think everyone remembers this. I wonder if both elevators are working here.
I hope so, because I might film these tomorrow.
Let me see. That one
It's working.
There's no out of order sign on
No.
it. That's good. And we'll see. We'll be able to drive right by the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one obviously is working. Personally, I'm a fan of what Zach has, an actual hybrid car. It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
You get incredible fuel economy, and it still runs off gasoline. So you don't have to worry about, the biggest thing I wouldn't like about electric cars is having to charge it all the time.
Oh yeah, it'd be probably like 100.
Some of them can go up to 300 miles, but still, it probably takes a couple hours to charge it. So it's good for, electric cars are good for like around town commuting.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Adam, how you doing?
Oh, hi Adam.
I need to talk to him about some keys I need to give him. So I was able to get some keys made for a certain panel. But everyone remembers the Market Garage, and I didn't see an out of order sign on the elevators, so
I didn't see one either.
they're both working.
Yeah. Which is a true testament to Dover quality.
I mean, this one just had a new, they repacked the jack on it, so it should be good to go for a while. The only thing is, this is why, my friends, you don't buy a proprietary elevator. Dover DMC is one of the best controllers that was ever made. However, it was proprietary. And when ThyssenKrupp decided to drop support for it, guess what? When your elevator breaks, you won't be able to get parts for it. So you're forced to pay them money to mod it with yet another proprietary elevator that when they stop supporting in 10 years, you're going to have to buy another new damn elevator. So, my friends, if you're buying an elevator, hashtag non-proprietary. Hashtag MCE controls, Virginia controls. Don't buy a proprietary elevator, friends. Because, like I said, the DMC...
Well, and some people might be disappointed, but
they're great.
Dover Impulse will still be around because there might be some relay logic ones that won't be running.
I love Dover Impulse. I know a lot of people don't, but I love it. But it is, I'd say, it's probably about another 10, 15 years before it starts becoming rare.
Yep.
Because, like, these things are bulletproof. I mean, the DMC, Dover Microprocessor Control, is probably the best hydraulic elevator controller that was ever made. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine that works on elevators in Texas said that DMC was the only elevator he would ever take on contract if he didn't see it. They're that good. And Dover in general made really good hydros. They made really good hydros.
Excuse me, we're proprietary part of the proprietary. I get it.
Proprietary means that only they can make parts for it. Like an iPhone is definitely proprietary.
Yeah. Because basically, if you get like an iPhone made from somebody else, then it's just a scam.
And another thing, like even like what Apple has done is like, say I break my screen on this iPhone.
Yeah.
Say I break my screen. Say I get another iPhone off Facebook. I take the screen off that iPhone, it won't work.
No.
It's like I said, right to repair is something that is gaining a lot of movement forward, and thank you, European Union, because they're very their government is very pro-consumer. And this is the Elmwood garage, and I believe they have the hourly entrance. Yes, this is the hourly entrance on this side. I don't know if we can go out the front entrance with a parking ticket. We might have to come out this side entrance again. I wonder if this elevator's working. It was broken the other day. This elevator, I swear, has broken more since it got modded.
Yeah.
It has had more problems since it's gotten modded.
I mean, the one time I saw the video, I think it was the door sensors that got...
That was vandalism.
Yeah. And they had to replace the door sensors.
That was someone vandalized it.
Oh my gosh.
And it's still broken. There's a caution tape over it.
Wow.
It's been down for a while.
See, folks, this is what happens when you modernize an elevator. Sometimes it runs fine after a mod. Sometimes...
Welcome.
I'll give you another example of a good and a bad mod. The Church Avenue parking garage. The east bank is terrible. Whereas the DieselDucy elevator, they actually put Hollister Whitney equipment on it, and it's great. But yeah, I bet there's still caution tape over it.
And it's off.
Yep, that elevator has not ran in a while.
I mean, I saw the lights on, but it's not.
Yeah, that
on.
elevator has not been run. It's been down for at least a couple weeks.
Wow.
And I'll tell you, I mean, I love Roanoke. Roanoke's been very good to me, but I will say they really cheaped out when they modded this elevator. My friend Alex, who is a TK technician, said the city wanted it done as cheap as possible. I mean, they didn't even put new doors on it. They have the old U.S. doors.
Yeah, I've seen some crappy mods that are pretty bad.
This is not a good mod.
No.
Like I said, and it's not ThyssenKrupp's fault.
No.
It's not ThyssenKrupp's fault. The city wanted it done as cheap as possible. Basically, it's the same old elevator with just new electronics.
Yep. And all they just did inside was just repaint the cab. That's all they did.
They should have. I mean, at least they snap cabbed the church. At least they could snap cab this and mark it. They put stainless. They put stainless steel over it. It looks nice. This looks like a kid went in there and painted it.
They did a $50 cheap job.
I'd say a $20 paint job. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
It looks awful.
Yeah, it looks. The portion looks.
I'm going to see if they
awful.
have a scanner on this end. They might. Yep, they do. They have a scanner. I can get out on this end. Did I go in all the garages, Jay? Or is
I think you did.
I did not go in Church or Campbell, or not Campbell, but what's the other one?
It's
Gainsborough.
Church. You haven't done Church.
Oh, come on, scan. Oh, I'm not holding it the right way. There.
Thank you for your business. Please
Thank you
drive
for your
safely.
business. Drive safe.
We have not gone into the Gainsborough garage. I don't think I've ever driven into the. I might have a long time ago. Have I ever driven into the Gainsborough garage, guys, on a live stream? Justin's on. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Justin. I live in Montgomery today. Hi.
Which one?
I was at.
Oh, Valley View, JCPenney.
Yeah.
Valley View, JCPenney. That's a Montgomery.
Yeah, the lights are on. It's just deal with it.
I'm trying to think of the best way to get to Gainsborough because I'll have to go down here and make a U-turn. Oh, we're just hanging out. We're just driving around Roanoke. We're driving into all the parking garages. Then we're going to head out to Salem and maybe get some ice cream if the machine's working.
I've been everywhere today.
Yeah, I can get to Gainsborough this way. There is no Montgomery. Actually, Church Avenue garages were Montgomery. They were originally Westinghouse, modded by Montgomery, modded by TK. I can make a U-turn here. There's no U-turns.
Jim, I've been in Roanoke for a day now. A day.
Yeah, tomorrow is his last day here. He's going to hang out with us tomorrow.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I love this city. This city is, it's even though it's famous, I like the city because,
Even minus the elevators.
It's flat, and I like seeing hills.
My boyfriend says the exact same thing. He wants to live where there's hills.
Yes.
He absolutely loves. Well, like I said, Roanoke is
either when I drive, wherever I drive, I always like going to West Virginia because you can just drive on the roads and
West
never
Virginia
get bored.
is beautiful.
Yes.
And there goes a train into the yard. Yeah, because where I report to work is, it's right up. We'll go out towards Salem that way. It's right up. I mean, I report to work about 2 miles up the road. And this is Gainsborough down. I might have to go around because down here, I think it's only monthly parking, but the entrance is actually up on the top floor. You see down here, this is monthly parking only. See, monthly parking only. You have to go up to the top floor to get into daily parking. It's a really strange setup. There's the Amtrak station to the left. San Francisco's awesome. I love San Francisco.
I have not been to San Francisco yet.
It's a wonderful city. People there are very friendly. Oh, Justin says that San Francisco's going downhill.
Oh, yeah, it is. Unfortunately, yes, it is.
Because of the high cost of housing.
And here's the other issue with San Francisco. They have a theft problem. They have a big theft problem.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the fact that, right, I think this year they announced, like, hey, no storm's closing. I knew it was going to be a domino fall effect. With
That mall closed down. That big mall in downtown closed down. Now look at the entrance to the Gainsborough garage here, Jay.
Wow.
You actually enter and go on to the top floor. This is a really strange entrance to this garage for daily parkers. Look how the gate is really interesting. Coming out, it's really weird because look how narrow this entrance is.
Oh, yeah.
You actually drive up onto the roof.
Please take the ticket.
You can go anywhere in the garage, but you have to come back up here to go out unless you're a monthly
This is
parker.
just a weird setup for a garage.
Yeah, because the entrance is on the top.
Yeah.
And we all know there's two Schindlers in here. I'm going to see if they're both working.
That was working. Fine and dandy.
That one is working. Yep, it's on. These are actually really neat elevators. Schindler MTs have a lot of Westinghouse blood in them. They run and act a lot like Westinghouse hydros. Let me see, is that one running?
Yep.
Yep, there's no out of order sign on it.
Yep.
These I haven't seen down very much. Now that elevator was the one on the Henry Street side, it was down about a couple years ago. It was down for about a month, but these elevators I don't really see broken down very often.
No.
The worst one I see is Elmwood. Elmwood goes down a lot.
Yeah. Now, from my experience, the worst parking garage in Indy, like Indianapolis, is the World's Wonders garage. Those things are so bad that they break constantly. I have seen just one video of all three of them working.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And here's the thing. The garage was owned by Simon, but they didn't do anything. They did absolutely nothing.
Now here is the exit. You have to kind of make a hard left here. And look how far out in front of you the gate is.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. The gate is like a mile away. You can easily drive under that gate.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to.
No.
But look how...
It's possible if you're on a motorcycle.
Yeah, that gate is like... Look, you're going like down under the gate, this exit ramp. I've done this in my Cadillac before. The last garage we have to look at is the Church Avenue. That one has the fun exit ramp.
Oh, yeah. I love those spirally thingies, whatever. Spirally exit ramps.
There's a ThyssenKrupp ISIS in that building.
I want to see it.
But it's but I mean, the third floor is usually locked off.
I'll go see it tomorrow. Because, honestly, we don't have a lot of ThyssenKrupp ISIS installs.
ISIS in general is rare.
Yeah.
And not for a good reason. They're rare because they were crappy.
I mean, we have a few, but they're not like the side panel version. We have like a ThyssenKrupp Aurora and the VR one, so we only have two installs.
That train is going up toward Bluefield. It's going up there to swap out. If I didn't have to go to the doctor today, there's a good chance I would have been on this train tonight.
Nice.
There's my building. Church Avenue and Texas Tavern are right across the street from each other. The DieselDucy show was filmed at the church. The first episode was at this parking deck up here.
Oh, yes.
That's a great place to launch. Church Avenue Garage is my favorite place to launch my drone from because you're 10 stories up.
That's true.
Campbell Garage is okay to launch a drone from. You can't get as far out. Let's see here. I think I can go down
Salem
to
Avenue.
Salem. I live here and I still get confused by all of our one-way streets. They need to repave Salem Avenue.
Well, welcome to Virginia.
There's where I live, right there to the left. The front row used to be the Back Street Cafe. It went from the Back Street Cafe to the front row. It's an interesting name change.
Yep, it is. There's the new bus terminal right over there to the left.
What they should have done, this is a bad location for the bus terminal because most cities, the transit hub is in the center of the town.
Yeah.
Not out on
I
the
don't
edge.
know why
They should have eminent domain that crappy parking garage up there, tore it down, and expanded
that
the Campbell
private
Park.
owned, the private owned garage.
Yeah, that one that used to be called the car park. It's
Oh,
like
no.
falling apart. The
They
elevator,
should have just tore that down and just built.
the elevator doesn't work in there. It hasn't for years. I talked to the owner about 2 years ago. He said it was water damage, and he doesn't have the money to fix it.
If you were have to fix it, it would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to fix it.
So I'm trying to think of the best way to get into. I'll go down. I think I can go down another block and go right. Yeah, because Church Avenue's on this block, so I can go down to.
There it is, straight ahead.
I can go right here and get into the garage. Yep, First Street. I can do it on First Street.
There it is, and left.
If that's that crappy part, it's now. I don't know what it's called. It's called the Air Garage. They changed the name of it again.
Sounds like a hotel changing names every couple months just because.
It's the only private garage in downtown. Every other garage is publicly owned.
Sounds like my hotel in the port. They changed the names way too much. It was the Best Western, and now.
Are you guys enjoying this?
Yeah. Are you all enjoying this? We have 31 people enjoying.
That's pretty good for this time of day.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. The light's changing now. And up here on the right is the Church Avenue garage, and the last public garage we have to drive in. We'll have driven into all the public garages tonight.
Yep.
Do you like Denny's? Someone wants to know if you like Denny's.
It's been a while. So last time I was in Denny's was probably a year ago when I went out to Vegas.
Did you like it, or is it just like meh?
I didn't really like it.
It's okay.
It's gone.
There's
down
Texas
here.
Tavern right there. That is Texas Tavern.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they've raised their prices again. $2.25. That is Texas Tavern.
Wow. That looks pretty nice.
It's a quirky little place.
Here it is.
This is the Church Avenue garage.
A township surveillance cameras in use.
I wish they'd put them in the elevators. I really wish they'd put the cameras in the elevators. Now, I'll tell you, just fun fact. They have private security in the garages now because I was flying my drone on top of this garage the other day. And the security guard pulls up. I'm standing up there. She goes, "Can I help you?" "Oh, you're flying a drone." And I said, "Are you?" She says, "Yeah, I'm security." I said, "They actually put security. Since they've put security in these garages, there's been a lot less vandalism."
Which is good because I remember 3 years ago there was a homeless problem right in this garage.
Oh yeah, she said there's no because I told her I'll come in here at night sometimes to walk the steps,
Yeah.
and I couldn't even make it up past like the third floor because it was a homeless camp. And she said, "Yep, we don't let that happen anymore." And I said, I am glad that there is security in these garages now, and they're actually, like I said, the thing I like about Roanoke is they're not like they don't care if you go up to the top of the parking garage to get a view or fly a drone. They don't care if you ride the elevators. They just don't want you in here vandalizing stuff. As long as you're not vandalizing stuff, you can come into these garages.
Yeah.
Because some places are like, no trespassing. You can't come in here unless you're parked here. But I really wish, because I talked to Park Roanoke about putting, I'm part of the reason that there's cameras in these garages. Because I told them, I said, I was talking to them about the elevators getting vandalized all the time. I said, you need to put cameras inside the elevators.
Well, that's one good thing that came out from you is, hey, we need something to.
And the private security, I'm glad that the security is only here at night.
Yeah.
And there's one security guard that goes through all the garages.
Well, that's a good thing, actually.
And she's really nice. She's really nice because I met her because I was up here flying my drone, and she, like I said, she pulled up. "Can I help you?" And I look, and she goes, "Oh, you're flying a drone. Never mind." They're not like, "No, you can't be doing that here. You have to leave." And they're like, "Oh, you're flying a drone. Never mind."
Yeah.
And we're at the very top of the ramp, so we're gonna go down the fun ramp here.
Well, almost there.
This is this is the top of the A levels and the
Okay.
very top of the ramp. Because when you come out here, all you see is sky now.
Oh yeah, wow.
And we get to drop down the entire ramp. This ramp is interesting because, like I said, you have to yield to traffic coming onto the ramp, so you don't want to fly down this ramp. I mean, about 10 miles an hour is the fastest you can comfortably go down this thing anyway. It's neat, though. It's fun. This ramp is fun.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad that they have security in these garages now.
Me too.
The vandalism has pretty much stopped.
I love the sign that says "Don't walk on the ramp." Yeah, because
I rode a Lime scooter down this thing one time.
trust me, if you're on the Lime scooter on this thing, oh, you'll be going fast pretty quick.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. And like I said, the Lime scooters don't have any suspension on them, so this ramp is really rough.
Oh, gosh.
And here we are down at the bottom.
I'm dizzy.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm a little bit dizzy from going down that. Now we're going to drive out towards Salem, but not before we drive by my workplace.
Work! Caution, use mirror and exiting.
We're going to cross the tracks and go over to Shenandoah. That's another street I run down. I have run all over this town. I need to run down to the Tanglewood Mall again. I'm too tired to do that tonight. I'll probably run for about 30 minutes tonight, but I need to do a run down to the Tanglewood Mall. But from here to the mall, it's all uphill. It's brutal. It's a brutal run.
It's definitely different compared to where I'm from. It's very flat where I'm from. Like,
there is nowhere that's flat here in Roanoke. The
No.
closest thing to flat that I get is when I run to Vinton. If I run down, this road goes all the way to Vinton. If I run down this road to Vinton, it's only like maybe 200 feet elevation gain, which is, going to the Tanglewood Mall is almost 500 feet of elevation gain, which is like 50 stories.
this is absolutely.
I'll make this light. They need to repave this road bad. This road is so rough.
Probably because they've been building pipes and putting pipes in.
It's been rough ever since I've lived here. I mean, they're repaving Campbell right now. I hope they repave Salem.
They should, honestly.
Because, I mean, look at this.
I mean, my city right now, they're focusing on infrastructure work, which is like separating sewer and water and all that stuff. So it's great that my city is actually working on infrastructure work. Cause
This building right here is abandoned. I was able to fly my drone up to the elevator winch room, and there's a governor sitting outside of the winch room.
just all the things are so random. Our governor's just sitting outside.
So I assume that if the governor is sitting outside the winch room, the elevator probably does not work.
Nope.
I can almost guarantee it's an old Salem. This is one of the few censored lights in Roanoke. Most of the lights are timered. This one actually does have a sensor. Yeah, it's like I said, it used to, normally it trips instantly,
Yeah.
but lately, like I said, because when it turns green, you're going to notice, it's going to stay red, but you're going to get the green arrow only. But like I said, it didn't used to have this time delay. Normally when you'd hit it, it would trip. Now it takes like a minute, which is way too long. Because there's no traffic.
When was the last time Roanoke saw 4 inches of snow?
It's been a while. See, now it's changing. Now watch what happens when it goes green.
Yeah, green arrow.
Yeah, see, because there's no cars in the other lane. It just gives you the green arrow, and it keeps that light red. We're heading out towards Salem now. We had an elevator museum visitor today from, I think they were from Ohio.
Ohio, yeah, they're from Ohio. It was very interesting, I gotta say.
It was neat because they were Google Maps people. They weren't YouTube people.
No.
They were Google Maps. They found me on Google Maps. I have flown down this road at 80 miles an hour many a times when I'm late to work. You can't see it because of the building, but to the left is Roanoke Terminal, the happiest place on earth. I'm not going to drive onto railroad property on because they do watch my videos.
They say, hey, you're fired, essentially, for recording. Yeah.
They'll just say, you know, you're not supposed to record on company property. If it happens again, we're going to write you up. Yep, I have literally hit 80 miles an hour on this road before.
You know me,
but
I'm always learning about Virginia and its little quirky stuff. Like, right now we're in Roanoke County.
We're in the city, actually, right now.
Oh, gosh, it's confusing. Independent city of Roanoke. Surrounded by Roanoke County.
Yep, Virginia, outside of Virginia, the only independent cities are Carson City, Nevada, Baltimore, Maryland, and St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
But this up here, we're getting close to the happiest place on earth, where I go to
Oh,
work.
wow, that is huge.
Yep, that's the rail yard.
Wow. I mean, I remember before it's like very small.
And I'll tell you what, just to comply, I will turn the camera around. I will drive Jay onto the property and show him where I go to work. So I'm just going to turn the camera around while we go on to railroad property, just so no one says I'm filming on the property.
That's a good idea.
I will show Jay where I actually go to work. This light is also centered, and this one's pretty good. See how quick it changes?
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
This is a good light.
Oh, yeah.
Now, since we're going on railroad property, I'm not going to
Turn the
film out the
camera
front.
around. Hi, y'all.
This is where I go to work, right here.
Oh, cool.
I'll show you where I clock in and clock out. But this is the happiest place on earth. Welcome to Norfolk Southern, the happiest place on earth. Private property, no trespassing, no soliciting. We are now on the railroad property. This is where I work. This is the parking lot I park in right here. I will often go up there to get on the train. You go that way to Bluefield, and see that brick building in front of us?
Oh, yeah.
That's where my locker is.
Jeez.
This is the building I report to work in right there.
And have you ever sat in that building just to wait for a train to...
Yep, I've sat in there many a time. That building right there is where I go to work.
What's the longest time you sat in there for?
I've sat in there and gone home before where the train didn't even come.
Wow.
But yes, that's the locomotive shop right there. That's where they work on the engines.
Cool.
You can see some of them in there being worked on. And coming through this tunnel is my favorite part of the workday because it means I'm getting the hell out of here and going home. There, now we're off the property. But yeah, that right there, doing that move right there is my favorite move, going home.
I can see the why.
Yep, and then I get out and I go down Shenandoah. Sometimes when I run, I will run down Shenandoah, run by work, and run back down Salem Avenue. I will run down here sometimes. If we continue on this, we're going to end up in Salem. I got to figure out how to get to the Sheets on Apperson because they have an ice cream machine there.
What's it, ice cream?
Yep, I'm going to get some ice cream now. Someone must have tripped the light because it's green going that way. It normally stays green for Shenandoah. Like right now it's going to change and it's going to probably go green for us. Yep, it did. And this area of town, this is not a good part of town. This is not a very good, this whole area over here until you get to Salem is a pretty bad part of town. When I run, I will not run any further. Like this area right here is really ghetto.
I can see why, yeah.
No one wants to live near a rail yard for one.
I would not want to live near a railroad track for 24/7. There's nowhere I would want to live right near railroad tracks that have to hear the horn and all that.
I mean, a lot of this is industrial out here,
Yeah.
but some of these I used to go to church out here,
Yeah.
and there is shootings all the time in the neighborhood behind the church. This is Shenandoah Avenue we're on. It takes you right out to Salem, and once you get past Peters Creek, it's not really that bad. But like I said, this area right here is all industrial.
Yeah.
But you get back into some of these side streets where the houses are, it's
Yeah.
really, really ghetto.
Yeah, you see, every major city has its good parts. Like they're very like safe and good parts, and every city has its bad and.
I mean,
Not-
the
not-
one good thing I will say about Roanoke, most of the violent crime that happens here is amongst people that know each other. There are not like random acts of violence here. Like you don't have to worry about getting shot walking down the street. Most of the violent crime that happens here is like drug deals that have gone bad and stuff. Or people owe someone money and they don't pay it up or something.
Well, that's good, I guess.
I mean, it's not
I've
good
been
that
to
there's
some-
violent
I've been to
crime,
some-
but most of it is between people that know each other.
I mean, I've been to some cities that are pretty bad with the crime.
Chicago.
Just Chicago and Portland. Portland is a complete ghetto.
Like these neighborhoods up here,
Yeah.
you see those houses back
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Those are bad. That's a bad neighborhood back there. And there's my old church. My old church is up right there. But the funny thing is, once you get past this intersection here, it's not that bad. Because we're almost out in Salem. But yeah, once you get up here, it's not that bad.
Which I've been doing research, and Salem is actually the county seat of Roanoke
Yep,
County.
Salem is Roanoke County seat. That is exactly correct. Because it's actually in Roanoke County. It's not an independent city. And the further out here you get, the better. Like I said, this area here is, like I said, we're almost in Salem. Like we're gonna see the "Welcome to Salem" sign right up here. And there it is, right there.
Oh yeah, I see that perfectly. Building something new.
Yep, we are no longer in Roanoke City. We are in Salem now.
Yep. Love when you have like a bajillion signs of.
Yep, and they have the "Welcome to Roanoke" on going that way. Now I got to figure out where Sheets on my other phone doesn't work, so I can't look it up. I got to figure out where Sheets is on Apperson Road. I think I know. I'm trying. If I can find the train tracks, I know how to get to it.
2419. Nice.
Now I don't want to speed, and they do enforce traffic laws in Salem. So I am definitely not going to go over the speed limit in Salem because they will pull you over in this town. They do it. There is traffic enforcement in Salem.
Oh, trust me, I was driving on the way to Roanoke, and I got in Virginia. I was like, Ryan, slow down in all those small little towns because you never know there might be a cop.
Texas is really bad about small town cops.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Like, so I don't come out to Salem.
I got pulled over once when we were in Texas.
Who pulled y'all over?
I think it was.
Was
It was
it-
after a break. It was like 62.
Was it a state or a city or county?
It was a city police. I think it was not owned by the county or anything. It was city-owned police.
I'm trying to figure out how to get over to Apperson. Just trying to. I don't come out to Salem very often. Actually, I can go left up here on Peters Creek and get there. I think. Yeah, I can go left up here. I think. This is the old GE factory. It's shut down. This had a lot of jobs, and it's gone. All to Mexico and China.
Yeah, unfortunately, I hate to see like abandoned buildings that used to house thousands of jobs.
I don't know what they're doing with the building now, but there's obviously power on inside.
Yeah,
Away electric
It's
road.
really creepy. And it's
419. I think I can go left here to get to Apperson, but I don't know.
Like, this is.
Electric road.
Yep.
I'm just trying to get down to where the Sheets is. believe yeah, okay, over here is the hospital. Let's see, where is... Yeah, I don't know my way around Salem very well. I know how to get into downtown from 460, and that's about it. Okay, to Route 11. Yes, that's where I want to go. It's on Route 11.
There's a sign for 2 Route 11.
The Sheets is on Route 11.
Just follow the signs that says 2 Route 11.
I hope the ice cream machine is working. A lot of times you go in there, it's not working. Let's see here. All right, now.
Here's Route 11.
Oh, guess what? Look what's at the bottom of the hill. The Sheets on Apperson.
Yeah.
This is exactly where I wanted to go. I guess I do know how to get here.
No U-turn.
I'm going to go left and left. You can turn. There's another driveway on the other end.
Okay.
Like, this is a really nice part of town. Like Salem, this is a nice part of the Roanoke area.
Wow, I actually never seen a new lawn John servers like this.
Yeah,
Most of them
new.
are really old and
Now, Jay, if the machine is working, do you want some ice cream?
I'm good. But thanks for asking.
You don't want any? All
No,
right.
I'm good.
'Cause I'm going to get some if the machine is working. I will be right back. I'll leave the car running for the power and the air conditioning for you.
Or you can turn the camera around and see people can... Hi, y'all.
There. Now, when I go inside, lock the doors. And
Okay,
then
I'll lock the
unlock
doors.
them when I come back out.
Don't worry, I'll lock the doors. There we go. Hi, y'all. How you doing? I'm just... wearing sheets right now. Hi, Chris. Hi, you saw like an ominous hedgehog. Yes, Jeff, I had fun with you. I want to go back down to Texas again. Don't know when, but I'll be back down to Texas. Yes, I'll see you in a few weeks. Somewhere in Illinois. You know, the big city. True. The work. Jay, what city is home? Somewhere in Indiana. LaPorte is home for me, pretty much. But the true home for me would be somewhere down south in the wintertime, Florida. Jay, do you like Del Taco? I have. I heard of it, but I've never been to a Del Taco. Have you ever been to Southern California? Yes, I've been to Southern California twice. I enjoy it, but I haven't been back there in 9 years. Cheers. Well. Don't get me wrong, I like sheets. How about Taco Bell? Taco Bell, this depends. I'm not a big Taco Bell kind of person, but if Taco Bell was like the last thing I want to get, then I'll have to get it. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, nice. I like Montgomery 8 series. A series are cool. think it's not as common as Vector or Montgomery Renovation or the square buttons, but I like A series. It looks like the ice cream machine's working. I've been to Galveston, Jim, actually. I've been to Galveston once. I technically fell into Gen 3 when I was in Galveston. Oh, this is gonna be sick. There we go.
Guess how much this drink and this 300 calories of deliciousness cost?
How much?
$2.
Oh, wow, that's...
Good price.
That is.
Yeah, the ice cream machine is working.
Good.
I'm going to run this off later. But yeah, I haven't eaten ice cream in a while. And this stuff is actually not that fattening. It's not very caloric. It's soft serve. I'm glad the ice cream machine was working. Sheets is awesome, guys. If y'all ever visit the East Coast, you got to check out on Sheets. It's pretty cool. They got okay food, but it's cheap.
Sheets, though.
Don't buy gas at Sheets, though. Their gas sucks. That's what a former Sheets manager told me. Now does Bucky...
I'm jealous now.
What?
I'm jealous that you got ice cream.
I'll get you some.
Can you have a boy?
I'll get you a tub. You want some? I'll go in there and get you some.
Sure. I'm sorry, I want one.
Sure.
I'm jealous.
I'll go get you one. You want chocolate and vanilla, or what do you want?
Can I have a chocolate, please?
I'll get you a chocolate. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think he's gonna give me some chocolate ice cream because I want some now. I haven't had ice cream in a while. Plus, I had to get my wisdom tooth removed, so that was fun-ish. Here it comes. There's something fun right here. Whoop. I'm sorry to make you people hungry, but if it wasn't ice cream, you might as well get some. only if you have ice cream in the fridge. That's. Here comes Andrew with my ice cream.
Here you go, bud.
Thank you.
One tub of chocolate ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a spoon, if you want it.
I want 'em. Thank you.
Told you you'd want some. You're like, no thanks. Then you see it. Yeah, you want some.
I'm sorry. I had to get some.
No.
But so now people are hungry.
I'm happy to get some. Here,
Hey, people are hungry now. They want some ice cream, too.
here you go, Jerry. Enjoy.
This is what happens when you have food in your stream and then people all say, want ice cream.
Yeah, it's actually like it's $1. This thing is, oh, hey, Matt, how you doing? You're going to get to meet Matt tomorrow.
Good.
Matt's the guy that's coming up to Roanoke tomorrow to fly his drone off the mountain. Like I said, for $1, this is not bad.
It's so good.
Does Bucky's have stuff like this, like soft serve, or is it like, or is it the kind you buy out of like the freezer?
It's the kind that you buy out of the freezer.
They have that in there too. I mean, not all Sheets have these ice cream machines. I think this is the only one in Roanoke that does.
Oh, well, I can see why.
Because I know the one on Orange Avenue doesn't. And it's a brand new Sheets.
Why does it have to be so good?
Because it is, and I'm getting it on myself. Trying to eat it down to where it doesn't drip over the edge. Brain freeze. I think Matt has a couple different YouTube accounts. That's probably why. This is why I came out to Salem, guys.
And we're having a good old time.
Yep, we're having a great time. Why can't Roanoke have ice cream in their sheets? I mean, technically we're in part of Roanoke, but we're like 20 minutes from downtown.
So what's this nice watch, Andrew?
Hmm?
Nice watch.
On my Apple Watch?
Yeah.
I love it. You have one too.
Yeah, I do. This is like 2 or whatever it is. I have this for like probably like at least 5 years, if not more. Got this when I was in high school. Then of course, several years later, my rest of my family got one of these.
Does it still hold a charge pretty good?
Oh yeah. Even I don't wear it a lot. I only wear it during trips and whatnot.
This stuff is actually not that unhealthy. I mean, it's not like a health food by any means, but it's only like a couple hundred calories.
Okay, why?
And for what it is, it's really good.
It is literally 12:30 in the morning, my time.
Yeah, it's 1:30 here. Oh yeah, you guys are on Central Time, right?
Yeah, we're like the easternmost county in Central Time. Because we're off of Chicago.
Where's the time zone line?
So, Indiana's weird with the time zone stuff. So back in like '06, we went from like never observing daylight savings time to now having to do the switcheroo clock thing. And so it kind of goes like, okay, so Northwest Indiana is basically like LaPorte County, everything on there. That's all like Central Time Zone. Like Northwest Indiana is all Central Time Zone.
But is the rest of the state Eastern?
Well, there's 2 parts that are Central Time Zone. So it's Northwest Indiana, and then Evansville area is Central Time Zone too.
Okay. But what about the eastern part of the state?
They all observe Eastern Time Zone,
Oh, okay.
including Indy and Louisville, and it's really weird.
I wish they do away with daylight, with the time change. Just leave it on summertime all year.
I mean, yeah, that's what we've been doing till like '06. And then
It's a pain in the butt having to change all the clocks.
The problem was, if you go on Wikipedia, they have like controversies with like farmers and all that stuff. Plus, also, we have a school district in Indiana that their school is in Central Time Zone, but the town is actually in Eastern. So,
That's strange.
yes, it is really weird. So they have 2 clocks in the school, so because some kids can be between Central and Eastern, like 5 days a week.
Most time zone changes usually happen in rural areas.
Well, that's one of the rare ones where the school is in a completely different time zone, but yet your city is in another time zone.
That's strange.
It is. Mainly that's how my mom went to school, is there would be like a clock in there that would tell the time for the 2 completely different areas. You have school time, and you have the town time. And apparently it works. It works fine.
No, I mean, it'd be interesting because, like on your cell phone, they automatically change time.
Oh yeah.
When you get to one place, your time would change.
Oh yeah. It's true.
It would make scheduling stuff hard on your phone.
Well, I'll tell you. When scheduling my doctor's appointments for Indy, we're always ready like Eastern time, but then we like memorize in Central, just because.
Yeah, you just because like you write it down as a Central. Like if it was 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
you write it on your calendar as 1 o'clock.
Oh yeah. It's just for us to remember, like, hey, we gotta leave at this time to get down there at Eastern time. It's simple.
It would be weird living on a time zone border.
Oh yeah.
Because I know, doesn't Texas have 3 different time zones?
Texas has 2.
Just Mountain and Central?
Well, Mountain is only when you get to El Paso, but everything else is pretty much in.
Central. So there's no
Central, yeah.
Eastern in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't enter in Eastern on Interstate 10 to get to like Central Florida. Like,
So Mississippi and Alabama are in Central?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know there's weird politics and weird
Because
geography.
if you look at the time zone lines, they're not straight. They're like
No.
all zigzag.
Yeah. That was good, but I'm pretty much done with my ice cream. You want to throw it away from me, please?
Sure. You ate most of it.
Yeah, it was good, but I don't. In general, I don't eat a lot of ice cream.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
This is
I
one
put
of
a
the rare
lot-
exceptions
I
where
put
I'm
a
like,
lot in
I
there,
want
too.
ice cream.
Yeah, because like I said, I put a lot in there
Yeah.
for you. But that was good. Now I'll show you downtown Salem.
Yeah. This is an area I've never been to, actually.
You've probably seen a couple of my elevator videos from there of the few that were in town, but that old Salem elevator with the innovation buds, it got modded. And the tall building with the Westinghouses is now, the upper floors are no longer public. There's a Social Security building, I think. Now let's see, that's Route 11. Let's see here. One way.
Yep.
Let me see.
Up the hill we go.
I'm gonna
Go back up and go.
I'm gonna go because I want to go.
On Route 11.
Yeah, that will eventually get into downtown Salem.
Yeah, let's see here. When I did the Arizona, well, when I go over to Vegas, so that was, oof.
So I used to live when I lived with Lawrence. We lived in this part of town. I think this will go into downtown. Let's see here.
The Arizona trip was just absolutely crazy because
I want to make this light.
you just don't know what time zone you're in the northeast part of Arizona because that's all Indian reservations. So.
Oh, that's interesting. I used to live in upstate New York.
Yeah.
I used to live near an Indian reservation. I always go on the Indian reservation to buy gasoline because it wasn't taxed.
It's rather interesting when you get to that part of Arizona because one Indian reservation might observe like the Arizona time, which is like basically like Pacific in the winter and then mountain in summer. But then you get to like another reservation, they observe like mountain time.
That's really interesting because I'll be honest, like Indian reservations, it's like they're in America, but they're their own entity.
Yeah,
they don't have they can
own,
set their own laws and rules and
like,
stuff like that.
Okay, we're going to follow one Indian reservation might say, oh, we're going to follow these laws, that's Arizona laws, and then another Indian reservation might say, oh, we're going to follow this certain time zone because we can and we have our
It's
rights.
they're right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out where I am. Let's see. I know I'm on Route 11. I'm going. Okay, 25 mile an hour. We're definitely coming into downtown, I assume. Because I normally come down Orange Avenue. Because Orange Avenue will get you down here to downtown. I've ran on this road before. Because sometimes I know the railroad tracks are near here, and sometimes when we're waiting to go into the yard, if we're going to sit outside the yard for a couple hours, I'll go run. So there's a movie theater out here with a really big. I mean, I like it because one lap around the parking lot is almost a mile. I'll run at this movie theater parking lot sometimes. Oh, it's 25 through here. There's Westinghouse Air Brake, Graham White. They make locomotive parts.
Nice.
Wabtec, Salem. They make like some of the gauge clusters for some of the locomotives.
It's getting interesting. Like I get to see like a different part of the.
How do we get to downtown from here? Let's see. That's Route 11. Need to find. 460 goes through downtown. I mean, obviously we're near it because it's. I mean, like they only usually put the 25-mile speeds when you're right in the downtown area. Houses are actually more expensive in Salem than they are in Roanoke.
Interesting. You would think that being a suburb of Roanoke, you would think houses are cheaper here, but not in this case.
I mean, Salem, like I said, this is actually a really, yeah, okay, is this, no, that's 4th Street, okay. Bristol, Roanoke, let's see here.
Look out for this truck.
I'm gonna let him turn, make it easy for him so he can, all right, let's see here. Where is the main
I
drag?
think this is 460.
Yeah, let's see,
This is 4th
looking
Street.
for main, up, there we go. I see some signs up there, I'm gonna turn right, yep. This is alternate.
This is 460 here.
Let's see here. Which way is that? Is College. All right. We're near Roanoke College, so I know I'm near downtown. 281. Let's see here. College Avenue. I'm just going to go left. I got green line. I'm going to go left here. I know we're coming into downtown.
To Interstate 81. Yes. Yeah. We love Interstate 81. Just kidding. I don't like that road.
Let's see here. This is City of Salem School Division. All right. 3rd Street.
All the way up along.
This is one part of town I do not know my way around in because I rarely come out here.
What the heck is this place?
That's a funeral home. All right.
I always thought it was like something that was like a church or something. No, it's not.
Downtown Salem is actually really small.
Oh, look, there's Highway 311. Everybody's favorite number. Just kidding.
Yep, here's 460. This is,
Yeah.
I believe this is Main Street up here. Yep, this is Main Street. This is the building with the Westinghouse elevators. They have GAL slap on. Remember the old Salem elevator?
Yeah.
It's in that building right there, but it's been modernized.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's the city's finest.
That's the campus security for that because it's a private school. Let's see here. This is, yep, it's modded.
Yep, it is.
This is downtown Salem right here. It's just these few buildings here. It's a cute little downtown. All Sports Cafe is good. They got good burgers. They used to be at the City Market in downtown Roanoke, but they moved out here. Then if you keep driving out here, you have the Walmart and stuff like that, the Salem Walmart.
The Americanized version of Salem, as I call it.
There's another Sheetz out here. There's all the restaurants. I think the McDonald's out here still has the old facade on it. I like the lights they put up here. That looks really neat. Those are kind of new.
Too.
I like the way they have the white. It looked like kind of white, like Christmas.
A lot of people just. I know in my town we have those, and a lot of people just get on the street at night and just take a picture of them. Just
down. I like what they did. That's new.
Trust me, I like the small little downtowns. Like,
yeah, Salem and Vinton are both small.
Yeah. Guess reminds me a little bit of my hometown.
once you go up over this hill, this is where all the retail stuff is.
Yep. Yeah. All these signs say, oh, look, all these. That's alternate route 460 and 11. Some for the truck traffic. So the truck traffic don't have to go for the city streets. Not hiring. You rule.
There's Lowe's over there.
Oh, yeah, there's Lowe's. Imagine when they're in Roanoke. They just have to build a big plot of land on the top of the hill or something.
Let me look at this McDonald's. Oh, nope, it's gone.
It's gone.
They remodeled it. I
boxed.
think I have a picture of it before it was done. That one that had been done recently, because the last time I came through here, it wasn't like that.
It's been boring and boxed.
I hate the new McDonald's look. I like the old one. This Sheets was just rebuilt.
Wow,
That's a brand new Sheets.
that's just crazy. Michigan, y'all in Michigan, you're all getting Sheets.
Sheets is good for what it is. It's good.
We're getting Wawa. They just announced several new locations.
I mean, Wawa and Sheets are similar. I think Sheets has better prices and a better selection, but Wawa I think has some healthier food.
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about Wawa coming to Indiana because I've been to a couple in Florida and I love them. Don't know why, but
I like them both. I prefer Sheets, but they're both. They both have 24-hour kitchens.
It's really interesting because Sheets is only expanding to Michigan, and Wawa is actually doing 3 states at once. They're expanding to Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana.
So now you have seen Salem, Vinton, and Roanoke.
Yep. Hey, look, it's everybody's favorite fast food chain at 3 in the morning.
Waffle House.
Yes.
And Denny's. Me and Zach go to Waffle House sometimes.
I remember I went to a Waffle House, and this was in Little Rock. Literally on the day the tornado came through Little Rock.
Now, this is one of the few places where the interstate actually makes sense. To get to downtown Roanoke from here, it's actually more practical to take the interstate. There is a Quality Inn up. Oh, these people have the turn arrow. There's a Quality Inn up here.
Oh yeah, right there. See.
Mm-hmm. These are all the hotels because it's right off the interstate.
Yep. New traffic pattern ahead. I hope so.
Because right here, the interstate is actually really close by, and you just jump on the interstate, take it to 581, and it takes you right downtown.
Yep. Comfort Street, the Super 8, meh. Doesn't have an elevator. Sorry.
The Howard Johnson up here used to be a Holiday Inn years and years ago. I saw a little postcard on eBay. They have a vintage Dover that got a slap-on mod.
Toby's out to replace the songs. Bristol, Roanoke.
Yep, now you're out of the city of Salem in Roanoke County. But the thing is, Salem is in Roanoke County, I believe.
That is just confusing. It should be like leaving Salem County. No, leaving Salem. Not leaving Salem into Roanoke County.
I don't think Salem's an independent city.
No. Going uphill.
Yeah, it takes a truck a while to accelerate.
Oh, yeah. See, VDOT is doing something about 81.
They've been working on this for a while. The exit to 581 is actually better. See,
Yeah, that was the VDOT is doing like improved I-81, which is basically, let's say a big project to improve some sections of 81, but not all of it at once, because that would cost like at least $10 million. At least to widen this section to 3 lanes.
Yeah, it'll be nice. This time of day, 81 is not that bad.
Yeah.
It's mainly just trucks on the road this time of day.
Highway safety corridor. Fines are doubled. Yeah, and then east up to 581 interchange. I think starting next year they're going to widen that section too. Out to, I think, the Troutsville exit.
That'll be nice, because like it would be nice to have 3 lanes going at least from Roanoke to Blacksburg, because there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of people commute.
Unfortunately, the problem is with the Roanoke to Blacksburg is this the budget to do it.
Yep.
Because the budget to do that widening is basically northbound only. North needs to be widened in 3 lanes. And it really, going the last time I checked, it was going to cost $147 million.
It's a lot of money.
Which I think widening interstate in general is about, I think, $30 million a mile. So yeah, those costs, if you had like walls and retaining walls, those go up really quick. Leave Salem. Okay. Salem, Newcastle.
Well, I hope you guys have had fun tonight.
Oh yeah, I
here.
do have fun tonight with y'all.
We're going to be cutting this stream soon, because we both need to get to bed, because I probably won't be waking up till at least 10 in the morning.
And I have to do some work. Well, I do. I have to work and do some stuff.
What time do you usually wake up?
Whenever my body wants to get up.
How often? How much sleep do you usually get a night?
About 8 or 9 hours of sleep.
Okay, so you won't be up before 10.
Yeah.
So we can maybe meet up around lunchtime.
Yeah.
Matt will be coming up here probably around lunchtime. He wants to go up to Mill Mountain with us.
I'm fine with that.
You've pretty much seen the entire Roanoke area tonight.
Yep, I have seen the entire Roanoke area.
I think we went to Vinton yesterday, didn't we?
We went to Vinton yesterday, which is yesterday.
Oh yeah, we went to the Bojangles in Vinton.
Oh yeah, that was good. Well, if only y'all have Waterberg up here, that'd be.
Oh, I love that. Is my favorite.
Yeah.
That is my favorite.
Yeah, I think Waterberg might do well in Roanoke.
Like right here, though, this is nice right here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This is like the exit and entrance to 581, and they've made a lot better.
Yeah. I can attest to that actually. Roanoke Blacksburg Regional Airport.
Mm-hmm.
Should be just Roanoke Regional Airport.
That's what it used to be.
I hate when they change the name and like, oh, we were like Blacksburg because people know Blacksburg because of Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay.
I mean, Blacksburg is
I
like...
remember when I was a kid though. South Bend used to be called South Bend Regional. It used to be South Bend Regional Airport. Then it switched to international, and they have no international flights.
Blacksburg's almost an hour from here.
Yeah.
But this interchange has gotten a lot better.
Minus speed trap here, 55.
581 is a speed trap. It's the only place in Roanoke where the state police have jurisdiction. And if you're going over 60, they'll get you. And they love to babysit this area up here between Peters Creek Road and the mall. There's pretty strict enforcement.
I told that to my dad because he likes the speed.
Yeah, like I said, the fastest I'll go through here is maybe 59 or 60. Now, obviously, I'm not going to dox your hotel,
Nope.
so we're gonna
We're
stop.
gonna end the stream here early.
We're gonna
guys.
stop at Walmart.
Yeah,
We'll end the stream at Walmart.
that'd be good. Because I did not want anybody to call my hotel.
Nope, we're not going to dox this
No.
hotel. Oh, there's downtown Roanoke, so pretty.
Yes.
I mean, in spite of all its problems, I do love Roanoke. I love living here. It's a livable place. It's pretty. It's natural beauty. And of course, it's got some famous elevators.
Oh yeah.
It's funny how, like, people, I mean, the city is like, people come to Roanoke to see you've made the parking garage elevators famous.
So
Because people have come from all over the place to see these wonderful parking garage elevators.
me personally, it's basically get to hang out with the Andrew.
And that's what I like. We've had a great time today, and we're going to hang out some more tomorrow.
Yes.
And that'll be fun.
Yes, it will be.
He's going to get to meet Matt. We're going to get, and Zach too. You're going to get to meet Zach
Oh yes.
and Matt.
I can't wait to see Zach in his fucking shirt if he
Yeah,
has
he's going to wear it.
good.
He likes that shirt.
Hey, I'm gonna be like, hi Zach. Hey, I see you like buckets. Me too.
It's funny considering someone that hates them. That he sure wears this shirt a lot. I've seen him wear it a lot.
Well, consider he's from Texas.
Yep, he's got his tech. Yeah, I mean, I guess when you're from Texas, you do take pride in certain things. He's like. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. I mean, the family still does own some of Whataburger, but I think they sold out to like a Chicago-based company.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, by the way, speaking of infrastructure here, Jay,
Yeah.
up until a few years ago, you could not go to the Valley View Mall without getting off on Hirschberger. This exit down here is actually new.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to go to the Valley View Mall, you had to get off here and go down to Valley View Boulevard.
I bet it would have gotten busy during like shopping time.
Yeah, and now Valley View Mall, you can see down here where there's still some unfinished, where the bridge looks like it goes onto a new road, but it's not there because.
I wonder if they're just planning on just waiting for someone to develop that area.
I thought they were talking about putting another on-ramp on, but I don't know. You can now get on the highway, you can get off.
Yeah.
Used to, there was no exit for Valley View Mall going southbound.
From this direction.
Yeah, you had to either go down to Orange Ave and come back north or get off on Hirschberger and cut over and go through lights. But now the Valley View Mall has a direct exit. This whole area, it was about probably 5 or 6 years ago, this whole area was redeveloped. The sound walls are new.
Yeah.
There never used to be sound walls here.
Well, it's part of the NEPA study. You have to evaluate, you have to basically say, hey, why not put sound walls here? You gotta tell the people who live nearby the interstate you want sound walls. You gotta vote on it, and then
Yep. This place has been improved a lot
Yeah.
because, I mean, used to, you could exit going southbound, but you couldn't enter. Now, I think they have an on-ramp because this is I think this is called.
Yeah, this is off ramp here.
What's the style of it? Is this
This is
a diverging diamond?
Yeah, there's a DDI.
Yeah, because I mean, I
They're
know it's
everywhere now. Like basically at least almost every state has
as
one.
you can see right here, it looks like they built for another ramp. See?
Yeah, no, well, this is actually for like if they want to extend the road to like build a new development site, they can.
Yeah, and you can see it over here too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said before, this ramp did not exist. They had to widen this bridge, I think. And it's still weird. I mean, coming through one of these, because it feels like you're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
But then you cross over.
It's counterintuitive, but it's a great design because you don't have to worry about crossing over to turn left on the interstate. Like
Yeah, they're efficient. They're like roundabouts.
Like Orange Avenue. Oh gosh, that Orange Avenue intersection.
That Orange Avenue exit is terrible.
That exit 6, whatever. Ugh. Don't start talking to me about exit 6.
What, down there toward Vinton? Toward the elevator museum, you mean?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky we even have an expressway. I mean, but like I said, I mean, east-west, Interstate 81, if you're going to the far west end of Salem, it's practical.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I basically drove you to the very edge of Salem. Past that light, you're out in the country. Yeah, we're just gonna pull into the Valley View Mall's parking lot really quick, and we're gonna say bye to everybody.
Yep.
Because, like I said, I mean, there's many hotels in Roanoke, and I'm not going to dox where I'm not going to dox where he's staying. But this is the Valley View Mall. Wow, gas is only $3.28 at the Walmart. That's actually a good price for around here.
And now we wait. And now we go.
Well, all the lights are off. They don't have street light. Look, they've turned off all the. I'm not going in the mall's parking lot if it's dark like that, because this is
Walmart.
Yeah, this is, like I said, this up here is not a good part of town.
No.
Everyone around here calls
It was
this the
so
ghetto
weird.
Walmart.
It was so weird walking in that mall just because
It's a nice mall though. The
Yeah.
mall is really a nice mall.
It's really weird because I came in at like 6 o'clock and I walked into Macy's and I came back from I was walking to my car. I was like, why is Macy's doors closed? I just walked in there like a half hour ago.
This is the Valley View Walmart. I'm going to park at the gas station because it's well lit. But anyway, guys, we're going to say goodbye here. I'll turn the camera. I hope you guys have enjoyed being with us today.
Yes.
I hope you guys have enjoyed being with us today. It's been nice having Jay along.
Yep.
But it's like 2 in the morning here.
Yep.
And we both need to get some sleep. So we'll probably be getting together around lunchtime tomorrow.
Yep.
So, anyways, I love you guys. This has been a lot of fun. It's nice having Jay with us.
Yes.
He actually helps moderate this channel.
Yes. And make sure you subscribe to my channel because
go look at his channel, NWNDN Elevators.
I would love and appreciate all the support because I support Andrew a lot. And,
he has. He gave it's at the apartment because I was playing with it, but he gave me a CJ Anderson call panel today. That was pretty cool.
You're welcome.
Amongst some other stuff. But anyway, you guys have a good night. I'm going to take Jay to get some rest.
Yeah.
I love you guys, and we will see you soon. So until
Good night,
next time.
y'all.